right, we're back and we're going to be getting ready to go into game number 2 in a little while, hopefully soon, because it's going to start at 8 o'clock. It's going to be Meet Your Makers versus Cloud9. And Lumi, I just have to mention, you're a big Michael Jackson fan. That's kind of a Michael Jackson kind of outfit, really, isn't it? So, you know, I guess, do you speak any kind of, you know, do you say like stuff like, you know, he's bad when you know, it's like it's good. Yeah, that's cool.
He's
that was a stretch, man. That was a stretch. I'm just saying. Sorry, man.
Good save.
So
sort of.
You could have meant like he's cool.
I mean, we're all Dota players here. Everyone has said somebody is bad before.
I've never said it.
Fine. Yeah,
never.
Like Shane, Shane is garbage. Like literal garbage.
I'm 2K MMR.
I think calling Demon bad, that's a compliment. He should be damn right happy. Hashtag dedication.
There you go.
Anyway, replays. We got some highlights for you from the game.
Go and watch them.
Yeah, let's go over here. Let's check them out.
Did that game have any highlights?
It wasn't bad. It just like wasn't good.
This is first.
Like that's what Andy was saying, right? Wasn't great.
Don't
kind of shit.
Now.
Would you say?
Like own up to your.
No,
Like it was kind of shit.
Yeah.
It was like a shitty performance. You would
Shitty
say.
game.
Not his top 10. I would have
not his top 10.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully it's not his top 100 because then you're saying he's bad.
Full politician mode activated by Lumi. Yeah. He's just like dodging everything.
Look, man, I'm trying to be the president of the United States one day, so.
Well, either way, in the break, we took a little moment in production, and Lumi was backstage, and he got all the moments where Demon sucked, and here they are.
All of them?
Hopefully, this is one of those.
This is the whole game.
Here's one of them.
Right,
yep.
And feed.
He got Sing Sing with a hoof stomp.
That's good, I guess.
You see Andy's face. He had a hoof stomp.
Look at all those traps.
Yeah.
What did you guys make of the Mask of Madness?
I thought it was fine. Yeah. Like, there was, in my opinion, past like the 10-minute mark, there was almost no danger of them ever losing that game because of how far ahead they actually got and how useless the mid was. And it's not like, okay, the matchup should go for TA in like the first 5 or 6 levels. Like no one can really argue that. But because he got ganked and the TA gets ahead, TA is one of the best snowballing heroes in the game. And you're behind an Invoker who doesn't even have Ghost Walk. So you're just like, you're
At one stage he was like level 8 and Invoker was, or Bulba was like level 5 or something like that.
Yeah, no, it was, the TA was level 11.
Let's call it Sing Sing.
Bulba was 8.
Sing Sing.
Yeah, Sing was level 11.
Yeah.
But no, I go like back and forth. I say like, I say it and then I use the other.
I get confused, that's all.
That's okay.
It's difficult.
I had to think. Who was the TA?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No, but it's so hard to come back in that position if you're Bulba because you're behind.
Who was Bulba?
And no one can help you.
Who was Bulba playing? Okay. I get confused sometimes.
It was Invoker.
Oh, okay. Well,
He invented Invoker.
You just say
How can you
Invoker.
forget that? He actually invented the hero.
Yeah. Did he?
Yeah.
It's very impressive. Well done.
He actually invented it with 27 spells, but then Ice Frog was like, this is way too hard.
So
and plus, like
10.
16 of them are garbage, so we're just going to get rid of most of them.
They were really garbage.
They were. Yeah, they were like really useless.
Well, we recapped their first match, but of course Team Liquid and Cloud9 will be playing later today as well. So we'll save the talk for the next fight. Up now, it's going to be Meet Your Makers versus Team Liquid. Yes. Yes,
At least you only have to remember half the teams today because Liquid plays in every single match. So in case you forget one, you can just say Liquid versus something.
Also, it's really handy because I looked to Bruno, like, help me out. Why have I got like a collared shirt under a hoodie? And how did that You did that. You're a dick. I asked Bruno, my in-ear fell down, and I asked Bruno, I was like, oh, can you sort my in-ear out? And so I was doing this, and then he fucking pop-collared me under a hoodie. And I only wore this pop collar under a hoodie because I was like, well, fuck it, I'm running out of clean clothes, I'll just put a pop collar on. No one will know because I'm wearing a hoodie. And then you're such a jerk.
I know.
Oh, it's April Fool's. It does feel like April Fool's, though.
He's like Shane.
Wow.
Yeah. His chicken eating habits.
Okay. So Bruno told Shane, don't eat too many chicken breasts because of the hormones. You actually develop breasts.
Well, I thought, there is bad things in the hormones to give to the chicken. So obviously you do get fat. So I was like, it makes kind of sense. But it's like,
it's like, what else can I eat if I don't eat chicken? I don't want to grow boobs.
Well, it would be fun for a while.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't done any April Fools today, but I think like there's an ongoing one because production, they normally hate me, but they're really nice to us today.
Yeah.
So I got a feeling at the end of the day when it hits midnight, they'll be like, only joking. I still hate you. April Fools, fucker. That's
we
Crit,
do
by
have
the way.
MIM and Crit. Yeah. I mean, good thing about
eats
this match.
chicken.
He's the last good player on the team, man.
Last good player in the team.
Last good play.
He is
Jeez,
legit.
that's like
Crit-
even worse than Demon is bad, man.
Yeah,
When
but
he
I feel
played
like I
Bane
have to like
yesterday.
put myself on there. So like, when he says something bad, I got to take it with him, you know? Because I don't care. I hate everyone anyway.
What a partner, yo.
Everyone?
Especially you. He's
No
like-
one
he's
can
like my
hate
number
Shane.
one. No, man.
He's
Like, his
like,
happiness puts me off. Like when I'm in a game, and
know-
he's like,
you know
he's
what I
doing
wanna do?
really bad, and he's like super happy about doing bad, and I'm like, just get angry.
You know what I want to do? I want to get like a little mini tournament over at the house where Lumi and his subscribers play in a tournament against you, Draskell, and your subscribers. God bless him. Shane. And he's only got a team of 4 right now. He needs another subscriber for his channel over at twitch.tv/ShaneOMad. And then you and also Wepaz, who can represent the Good Studio subscribers and do a little in-house tournament.
Yeah, we could. I already agreed
And then
to
you can
that.
try and make Shane mad.
Good
And
luck.
get your whole team
Shane
to gank
No
him.
Man.
What?
It's
No, I
Shane
thought you
No
said they were
Man.
just sub games.
Yeah, I just forgot the N.
Right.
And I wasn't even mad about it.
Right.
Dude, you actually...
It's like you've seen 300, right? Like the original one. My subs are like the endless army of Xerxes. I'm just gonna throw them at you. until they win, man. That's my strategy.
How are your subs, Lumi, over on your channel?
I need a couple more as well. I'm like with Shane.
You can have one.
Yeah. All right, thanks.
All right, what's your Twitch? Twitch.tv
Luminous Inverse, always.
Luminous.
Everything. Luminous Inverse.
Okay.
You can watch him play CM at 2,500 rating. It's pretty good.
That's all he plays.
More
now.
than
See
shit,
him.
yo. I get smoke.
You're a support player.
Yeah.
You're only a carry.
No, I carry and mid.
Yeah, you just farm. And then what do you do?
Scumbag.
Shane?
Just whatever is good, really. I play support badly, mid badly, and carry badly.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's great.
Perfect. And then you're in the offlane now.
Very diverse. Okay, so we are going to have Team Liquid again. Just, from the last match, I want to ask just about the one of the heroes. We see a lot of Centaur War Runner off lane.
I still think, okay, granted his performance, like individually, wasn't that good for the game. Like he didn't do well. But I think a lot of it was actually, I kind of undervalued the supports that he was against and being able to zone him, but they actually did a really good job of it. Like they kept him off the lane for pretty much long enough to the point where they got the first blood. So all of a sudden Envy starts out with another 400 gold. And then the supports, like Lumia said, they could do whatever they wanted at that point because it's like, okay, well, we're already behind in this one lane. Then all of a sudden they sat on mid and Bulba died. And then you have 2 lanes losing and a Slark is supposed to bring it back into the game. And Quakefa went with like, I want to try to stay relevant in terms of just farming all over the map, which he did farm. Like he had items, but he just couldn't do anything on his own. So, I don't know.
Every
Do you
time
think we'll see more of it, though? Centaur War Runner?
Oh, yeah. I think people will still continue to pick Centaur.
Yeah.
Like, just based on
What's
that one
strong
game.
about it?
Huh?
What's strong about it on the off lane?
Well,
Like,
just
what it
because, like, normally you're able to get much more out of situations like that. And I think it was a mistake for him not to start Boots. Because he started, like, Stout Shield, Tango's Salve, right?
Okay.
Well, if he had Boots, he actually would have not died. Like, he would have been able to just simply walk away because he died, like, behind his tier 1. And if he had Boots, he would have been, like, way farther than that by that point in time. So,
Well, we'll see if we get the hero back in or what heroes are going to happen because we're going into the draft.
Yep.
So we'll leave you guys to it. It's going to be Meet Your Makers versus Liquid. Meet Your Makers currently haven't won a game, Bruno.
No,
What do they need to
neither
do?
have Liquid. So whoever, like, they might, either
Someone
they
is
both
gonna win a
forfeit.
game.
No, maybe they both like, nope,
No.
we forfeit. And
it's
they're
like, nah, you take the win.
No,
Nah,
you take the win.
It's
Well,
fine.
we'll see what's going to happen. We're going into the draft. Best of luck to both teams.
I think the last time when this happened, when we had 2 teams at 0 wins, they had one of the most epic games. Remember that Naga game from CMS?
Unicorn, well, despite his team's best efforts, still wasn't able to win a game, I should say.
Yeah.
Right?
So I think we're gonna have a very, very epic game now because of that. Both teams just fighting for that one win.
It could be. It could be an epic game. I hope it is. I mean, honestly, the thing that sucked about last game is like at 10 minutes in, you just had this looming sense of, okay, how the hell are Liquid ever going to come back?
Yep.
You know? Like, I didn't feel like they had a hero pool that could play from behind in the first place. They showed that they had some burst potential and they could get pickoffs, but they never really were able to, surmount any type of real threat to Cloud9. So maybe between this game and next game, because they're going to be playing Cloud9 again after this, maybe they'll find their stride, man.
We were talking about it before, that Centaur in the off lane. Like, usually when we see Centaur in the off lane, it's against a dual lane. Like nearly every time we've seen it. And I think it was Mag we got an interview from a few weeks ago who was saying they picked it just because of the dual lane. Like,
Yeah, it can punish like the greedy dual lanes. But in that game, he just died. Like, if you start off your offlane by dying, the offlane is auto loss. Like, you can't come back from dying and giving first blood to the lane that you're not supposed to be dying in. So at that point in the game, he already has to play super defensive. And because the supports get like free EXP, they got a successful gank on mid. They're actually over leveled for tri-lane supports. And then all of a sudden you have like a level 2 or 3 Nyx who also has mana burn, and then you have Dazzle as well, who you can't really go on anymore.
Yeah, but Sinter's one of them offlaners who can't like, okay, go to the jungle and then catch up. I suppose technically you can jungle, but like it's a bit of a bit of a stretch. Like.
You're not Darkseer, you're not a Bat Rider, you can't
You're
get
not
that.
Nature's Prophet.
Double-edged jungle, not that good.
No, I was talking about the
Return jungle.
Return jungle.
Not too good either.
You know what I've been doing actually on, like it's kind of related, like Axe is kind of similar. Like sure, his spin is much better, like DPS, but just dropping your Tranquil Boots, man, you farm so much faster. Like it's actually unbelievable how much faster you farm.
Wait, you mean you drop Tranquil Boots to last it and then pick it back up?
No. What you do is you have your Tranquil Boots, right? Like you buy them, like you start Stout Shield, Tangos, like Salve, whatever.
Okay.
And then you make Tranquil Boots first, you pick them up, you drop them before you go into the camp, kill the camp, and pick them back up.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's how you would have to do it on Centaur as well, if you were going to do it.
Okay.
Otherwise, you just don't have the HP to sustain. And I did, there's like a route you can do where you can get like a 9-minute Tranquil Blink
Holy shit, really?
without random
That's
goals.
insane.
Yeah, it's like crazy fast. I could have just gotten lucky. I did get quite a few Saters, but it's...
The Satyr camps are the best.
it seems pretty
yeah.
consistent. As long as no one wards your jungle, then you're screwed.
No one ever does that in pub games.
Oh, it's happened to me, man.
It's
People see the name and they're like, oh my god, he's playing a jungler, 17 wards.
What's your name right now? It's obviously
It's Thunder Cougar Falconbird.
Yeah, who's gonna recognize that?
It's been the same name for like 400 games, man.
Has it?
Yeah.
You know what's the best thing you could do when you're playing? You just random any hero, buy boots, buy Observer Sentry, go to off lane, ward off the jungle, and be like, yeah, Legion Commander, suck it.
The difference is I get Orb of Venom and boots
Okay.
and go smack people.
Alright, fair enough.
Dude, jungle LC is so bad. I hate it. It's like
Where do you go, mate?
every time I play
No,
LC.
just use safe lane carry, get a quick blink, and go off picking people off.
I don't know, I like mid on him. I think it's pretty legit. He has the Q for the wave clearing to get the runes. I think he is really good at mid. And if you get like any rune, you're nearly guaranteed a duel win.
Yeah, if you get like a DD or something, I guess, right?
Yeah. Invis haste. Like,
You can slam somebody.
just get boots at the TP.
Well,
score.
guaranteeing the duel is different than guaranteeing the win, right?
Well, you
Like,
get
if you
so
get a
many
haste, if you get a haste or an invis, sure, you might guarantee the fact that you could duel somebody, but you're not guaranteeing that you're going to win it. If you get a DD, you're winning that duel. Like you're going to hit him super hard. You're going to get damage. It's going to be good. You know what else is good? Invoker. You know what wasn't good last game? Invoker. I'm just saying he's good, but he wasn't good last game.
It's like the same heroes they're playing against.
I think he just said like, TC, don't judge me in this game alone. Like,
Give me
just
another
give me
shot."
another shot.
Alright.
I can do it, Dad.
Look, nobody say what Bobo's playing bad.
No. He was just
Well,
under a lot of
honestly,
pressure.
like he only died once.
Yeah.
Right. But it's
He had
just
2 ganks going against him, and he only
Yeah.
died once.
Yeah.
That was
it's
fine.
so hard to recover from that position against TA. Like it's just you get a snowball hero who gets the snowball against a hero who kind of needs levels and like 1 or 2 items at least, and then it's like, well, life is hard.
They banned out the Slark. Actually, MYM picked the Slark yesterday, I think, for Unicorn, I
They
believe.
did, yeah.
Yeah. You know, we were saying, oh, MYM's been playing a little bit poorly lately. I remember when MYM played their first couple games, I was excited to see their matches. Remember with the Pudge pick? They had
Yeah,
this like
exists, man.
Slardar.
Holy.
Like they were doing a lot of work.
I don't know if they replaced them because they just wanted an all Danish team,
Okay.
which I guess okay if you want an all Danish team, fine. But I can't see their team being better for the roster change that they've made.
Well, they haven't shown it yet. Maybe it is better. Maybe they're going to show us now.
You brought up a perfect example though. Like that game where they had exist. He was against a dual lane.
Yep.
And he kept them
As
in
a
the
pudge.
game as a
As
pudge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he was ridiculous.
Well, I think it's Fnatic that always say that, like, if you're, like, get along together, you'll play well together. So maybe they just need time.
Yeah,
And
maybe they didn't get along, man.
Yeah, maybe that was it. Yeah. That's one.
I was gonna say something really mean, but I decided not to.
You say something mean?
No, I mean like this even by my standards would be mean, right?
Okay.
So that's definitely a no-go.
I'd probably cry.
Yeah, you would actually just like walk off the set in tears. And I can't do that to you. And I can't do it to Bruno either. Because people can't see him, but he's here.
But you can do it to me, because I'm just
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
the
it's
Asian
fine,
guy.
yeah.
Right.
Listen,
more
man,
'cause
I
you're
put
you.
myself in the trenches for you.
I see. All right. We're actually pretty slow down this pick ban phase. Nothing has really jumped out aside from banning a couple heroes that the other team is known to pick.
Yeah.
The Venge ban surprised me a little. Is that trying to protect the bat?
Bat, yeah.
last-
It's
last
just
one?
bat.
Yeah.
They're putting a lot of emphasis on their initiation, I guess. Maybe they
Do you
want
not
to play
think-
like a super aggressive style.
Earthshaker's a better ban than Venge against Power.
Well, you ban them both. Or you
I
could.
just think that Earthshaker is just much less commonly played. And
Whoa, Lifestealer. It's a hero we don't see very much, man.
what's wrong with this hero? He was awesome.
Well, he used to be awesome.
He still is with the weave minus armor, man.
I guess. I don't know. I think he's kind of tricky to pick into a Bat Rider.
He has my favorite attack animation in the entire game.
Really, your favorite?
Yeah.
I think my favorite's AM.
What a surprise.
Do you have the fancy attack animation, or do you have the standard one?
What's the other one?
There's like an item set you can get that like makes it fancy, and he like.
The only items I ever wanted in Dota were the Mantis style ones.
I said
AM.
I'd give them to you.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want your items. That's the thing. Like I can't take his items, man.
So you
He's
just
poor.
I can trade you.
He had to
Yeah.
sell his body yesterday just to be able to buy cheeseburgers from McDonald's.
I didn't get much either.
Wasn't great.
Half a cheeseburger.
All right, so MYM, they're actually going to get their hands on the Visage Drow combo, which was actually banned out by Cloud9 last game.
Yep.
So they know that the Drow Visage is strong. It's power. It's, I don't know, man. It's a little bit risky, I think, to pick Drow, though, against Lifestealer, because obviously at some point in the game, the Drow's just going to, like, smash him, like, no joke. But until that point, if he has someone to actually infest into, to try to, like, get in close, you get point blank, then there's no help, really. Like, you're just going to get eaten.
Yeah, what if Team Liquid just, let's say, do a 2-1-2 with like a Storm now?
Yeah, that's what I was
Engine
thinking as
just-
well. Or even just offline Lifestealer. It's actually not that bad, I don't think.
Speaking of lane Lifestealer, Brax really, I think, pioneered it back in the days of
Yeah.
LGDN. He
Yeah.
just won
YYF too, man.
YYF, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think offlane Lifestealer might not work as well against Drow Ranger with such a good harass on Frost Arrow. But if you want a 2-1-2, hey. And speaking
Just-
of Drow, are we going to see a Blink Dagger? Are we going to see a Midas
Just pick a stun and go aggressive, man.
for Lifestealer, you're saying?
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
Lifestealer, Dazzle, Stun Hero.
Like, see him?
Well, it could be CM, could be Lena, could be Lion, could be Leshrac, could be like a number of things.
I want to
Sup-
see Leshrac.
Could be support Skeleton King, could be Clockwork, but that's not going to be in the tri lane.
I think Clockwork Tri-Lane is legit as shit. Like, I think it's
Not
like
with a melee hero though, because like
Dazzle and Clockwork and another +1. Leshrac.
Like a range hero, yeah.
yeah, well it could be. I mean, I
I'm
guess
not
if you
sure.
get stuck in the cogs with the Lifestealer and the Clockwork, and you like
I mean,
You
I think
heal?
that's a little overkill.
you like heal, right?
That's a little overkill, I think.
And
But that-
Dazzle, throw Dazzle in there as
the
well.
reason I wanted them to pick a stun is because they need the way to get in range, right? Like, Drow Ranger is pretty long range hero.
Well, we were talking about how they're going to get close this game, right? Clockwork's going to be that bomb for Lifestealer.
Yeah, it's
They're gonna
always the
win.
infest.
Yeah, and then you're going to see Drow Ranger being like, don't come next to me.
You need 4 staffs up on Bat Rider.
I don't know, man. I still would have liked to have seen them go aggressive here. I mean, they still can.
They still can, yeah.
Yeah, they still can, but I mean, we're assuming what, offlane Mirana right now? Jungle Bat? Maybe they're going super greed for
They
MYM?
could put Drow mid. Offlane Bat. Safe lane Mirana.
Yeah. I mean, they could do a lot of things, to be honest. Like, MYM is more flexible than Liquid. The only thing we know for sure is, like, Invoker's mid, and then Clockwork could just be, like, offlane, whatever. Could be aggro, could be solo safe lane Clock. I think going aggressive as Radiant is actually much safer anyway, because you can pull.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like so much better actually. And also the bushes are easier to.
And I don't really like Visage as a tri-lane support unless you already have somebody else who can kind of stack damage, which MYM really don't. Like, you're basically relying on right clicks right now to make sure that you can get soul assumption charges, right?
I mean,
So
that
it's
can
like,
change very quickly if they have like an Earthshaker. Then suddenly you have a lot of...
Yeah, then it's super hard to lane against it.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that.
So, we'll see what MYM goes into. But
Pick Leshrac. Go on.
I really like Leshrac.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite heroes as well.
let's track against Drow Visage. That's kind of scary. Like, you really don't still have much HP.
You get a Blink Dagger.
Yeah, but you have a Clockwork
You
Lifestealer,
just conjure up a
man.
magic little Blink Dagger as a support.
Disruptor.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like, having a more
Disruptor's
of a
the same.
Yeah, they're kind of similar.
They both melt.
Leshrac and Disruptor?
No, I mean, like, they both suffer from the same thing. Like, they both
Yeah, but
explode.
one of them have to get much closer to do stuff. This guy has 1600 glimpse range, or was it 1400?
It's 16, I think.
16? Okay. So,
No, 1800. Yeah, we're both shit apparently.
1800?
Yeah, it starts at 600, scales by 400, so it's
Jeez.
600, 1000, 1400, 1800.
It's a long...
And the thing is, though, about Disruptor is, sure, you have the 1800 range on Glimpse, but you have to Thunderstrike first.
Yeah, sure.
So you have to put yourself in harm's way.
Don't know if it's really harm's way. You can do it from pretty far away.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Longer than Edict.
When we tested out the, what was it? Midnight Pulse?
Pulse, yeah.
Yeah. It was crazy.
Ooh, Sanking.
Yeah,
Nice.
Sanking.
Is it going to be... I hope they do that jungle Sanking thing.
They will.
Ooh, TC's playing carry again. And...
Huh. Demon support?
Demon
like,
support.
You feed...
You support.
You know you are support. No, I think it's better this way, though. Like, honestly.
What does this do? Oh, it gives you a little video.
Yeah, it shows you what the abilities do.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
It's... I mean, they also made a video for the Crystal Maiden Aura. You can click on it, and you see him just standing around.
But is she given aura?
She does have Aura on.
Yeah, well then.
Was she out of mana or full mana?
I don't think it showed. She just had Aura.
Just had the
Full
aura.
Aura on. We're 4 mana. It's just like, hey.
That's
the
pretty
aura.
questionable, man. Just saying. All right, so if I'm MYM, they could go aggressive, but I don't see the reason to, especially after picking Sand King. Like, Sand King could just go Sandstorm, you know, to root the jungle. It's fine. It's no big deal.
Yeah, he's definitely gone. Oh. But a lot of regen.
Well, he bought normal starting items. What?
You're Majigger.
Oh, yeah, my screen. But I don't need it yet. Like, they're not even in the lanes. When I can't look at my own screen anymore?
No, it's not.
I gave this screen to you.
When I get my
Alright.
chair and I can actually see it, oh my god, it's on.
Yeah, so you guys can't see this, but Andy he's too old. Bad
I'm
eyesight.
freaking ancient, man.
So,
Wait, you use glasses as well, so you want to ease up on Andy, alright? Well, that's all I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, sure, I'm an old man too. But I just say, hey, I can't see any glasses. And
Not
he's
me,
like,
man.
nah, man.
See, the thing is, I have to go back to the US to get my prescription so I can get contacts or something.
Yeah.
So until I do that, my glasses are actually broken. Like, I could wear them, but I would look ridiculous because one of the sides is like completely bent.
What you could do is break off both the sides and like have, you know, the double monocle thing cracking.
Yeah, I could do that. I'm not doing that.
No?
So
I think
we're-
it'd look good on you.
Just so we're on the same page. No, I mean, I don't think I look bad with glasses. I just don't want to wear them because they're broken.
Can you not get a mail from America with your prescription on it?
I'm sure I could, but it would cost me a fortune. And plus, I haven't had my prescription changed because when you have glasses, like,
Don't they make you do one?
you
every
have to have
2
another
years?
test. Yeah,
Yeah.
You have to keep getting your eyes tested because like some people's vision like degrades more.
Yeah.
Mine has pretty much been the same, but I still have to go in. Anyway, so looking at the way the lanes are shaping up, it's the Bulba off lane.
With Dazzle, but it looks good.
Yeah, and they gave him a hero that he's actually very well known for, which is good. And way too going.
You don't want to fight.
Yeah, you don't want to fight Visage. Even though he has no base armor, Grave Chill is just way too good at level 1.
Well, looks like our dad's gonna go back to the base now. All right.
Yep. He's like, well, I just lost all my health. At least he
I
knows there's a
need to
ward
go.
there. That's the one benefit from that exchange, is that he knows there's a ward.
Not this
So
time.
they're doing Drow mid
Yeah. It's hard to gank, actually.
because of the push. I really like that new. It's called Gust now. Actually, I never noticed that.
Oh, it's not even called Silence.
Yeah, Gust.
Interesting.
It is kind of a gust. But what's the lore behind Drow being able to make wind?
Summon the wind, yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't get that.
Maybe
Whatever.
she just farts. Pushes people away with her farts.
That's ridiculous,
That's
Shane.
pretty powerful fart, man.
Well, is it Snowball that does that? One of our cats?
Yeah, I think it is, actually.
Oh, Crit says, no free goal for you.
What a player.
Them ninjas go.
But the ward's down, which kind of sucks, because now they don't have a rune ward. I mean, well, I guess the Drow is not really going to be going to the rune anyway.
Yeah, and neither is Invoker, so it's going to
Yeah.
be the support that.
What do you think of TC getting a Quilling Blade? What do you think of that?
Don't miss any last hits ever with Feast and a Quelling Blade, man. It's like impossible. Like, he's one of the only heroes in the game, I think, that with a Quelling Blade, you don't have to ever drop it to make sure that you get a tower CS.
Void as well, actually.
Yeah, Void's space damage is actually as high as his, maybe even higher. Can't remember.
No, it's around the same.
Well, it's average damage, right?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't show actually your damage range, but there is a damage range.
Yeah, you have to look at the actual.
Yeah, which is
hero.
really confusing because people who are new to Dota, they look at it and they're like, okay, I hit for this damage. You don't actually hit for that damage. You hit for a range, and that's the median.
Yeah, but this is Dota, and we don't tell anyone anything.
Yeah, I know. There's like mechanics that apparently Doom doesn't disable AC, but it disables every other aura item.
You know that patch log?
We talked about this in the car.
Yeah.
In the patch log.
Yeah, they should make it disable AC.
Man, Crit is just relentless on poor Way2. He's just like...
Back
he's
to
just-
base with just
Wait,
Teching
just
him
not
down.
giving respect to Grave Chill.
Yeah. Well, I think he is now, because he pretty much booked it that whole time. He's like, I'm panicking. I don't want to get hit.
Right, he went back and then he's just like, yeah, let's do it again, guys.
Well, the thing is, if he doesn't stay there, then his mid gets, like, totally zoned, right?
I suppose.
So he has to go back and
Just
make sure
tanking one
that
for the
Crit's
team?
not... Yeah, that Crit's not just doing that to Quakeva.
Lumi Seal of MVP.
There you go. I mean, it's not the most efficient use of his time, but hey, Crit's still only level 1.
Yeah, but so is the Duzzle.
Yeah, but still, I mean, what we're arguing here is the fact that Quakeva was able to get more out of his lane because of the fact that they were having that trade going on.
No argument, just
No, I'm
friendly
talking to Shane.
discussion.
I'm talking to Shane.
Yeah, he's allowed to argue with me.
Dire's bottom
Oh, okay.
tower is under
Because Shane's just like saying random stuff, and I'm like, damn it, Shane. Oh, Tornado on Crit. Bulbous here with the cogs. He has level 1 Rocket Flare. EMP's going to be thrown out as well, and I think Crit might be going down here. Here's a Poison Touch from the low ground. Bulbous secures himself to the last hit.
Yeah, Boba actually is leveling up Rocket Flare, which is a build that he is actually quite against.
2-1-2 is usually the build, right?
Dire's
Like most.
top
I thought you
tower
go
is under
3-1-1.
attack.
That's what I do, 3-1-1.
Yeah, it's just like the maximum damage output, right? If you catch a support.
If you catch a support, yeah. But I think the second rank into Flare is it's more harass and it secures last hits a little bit easier. I mean, it scales by 40 damage. It's not that bad.
And it's global, which is kind of cool.
It's
Yeah.
global.
Is he straight up pushing Blade Mail?
He could be.
Or maybe going to.
Blade Mail is really good against their team, actually.
But if you're going treads, surely
Yeah,
you
you
get
just get belt, yeah.
the strength.
Well, it's the same item. You can just tread switch you when you make it.
But why would you get the...
Maybe you want to be able to flare more, man. He's leveling flare.
Okay, I won't question you. Or
It's
you
gonna be
Probably
drums.
going to play now.
It's going to be drums, man.
Drums? Alright.
No, I actually think it will be Blade Mail.
Phase armor drums, what a build. Yeah, it looks like we're going to see another gank coming on the mid lane. It's hard to gank this Invoker, though, with now Phase points into Wex. They are
There's no
smoked
vision.
up. Burrow Strike. Too short, man. Too short.
He's so speedy.
Yeah, the Sand King stun range is not really that good. How good would Sand King be if his stun was max range at level 1?
Jeez.
How ridiculous would that hero be?
Out of my way!
Man, I want that change. I love Sand King. He's like one of my favorite heroes.
He's kind of a fickle mistress, though. Like, he needs that Blink Dagger. He's one of the...
No, he doesn't.
Well, we just saw that he kind of does.
You gotta know
Whoa.
how to make the plays, man. That's
Yeah.
a level 2 burrow
Yeah, I
strike.
know.
That's like
Like, what do you want
four.
from me?
Okay.
What is level 2 burrow strike? Like 450 range or something like that? It's really short, man.
450, yeah.
What I personally love to see the most is like the Sand King that doesn't have the Blink Dagger and is landing 2-man Burrow Strikes, you know?
Yeah.
You can
Making
do
a
the
big
cool
place.
thing where you Sandstorm and then Burrow Strike, so you're kind of invis for that like tiny bit of time.
Yeah. Good stuff. And the big item progression, I think, is Pen of Midas being picked up on TC. No surprises there.
Yeah. Now, the thing that I want to know for TC is, does he go for the Hand of Midas into like phase and then a fighting build, or does he go Midas and then go for like AC Basher build, you know? Like, does he go Armlet after Midas, or does he transition into bigger items?
Lumi's like doing
Like
some maths.
I am not an expert on Lifestealer.
Okay.
So, what's the difference? Educate me here.
Okay, so Armlet is obviously the most cost-effective item for damage on a strength hero,
yeah.
right? And if you go Armlet on Lifestealer, the argument is you can really sustain with the item anyway because you have Feast, so you don't ever really have to go back to base, regardless of whether or not you activate a lot. Not a lot of heroes can benefit from that. So it's like all around a really good item. But if you go Midas, the argument is you're getting a Midas to go for bigger items because you've already sacrificed one item that's going to help you farm that takes up an inventory slot. And if you buy a Midas and an Armlet, then it's like, okay, you have two items that basically equal what, like 4,600 gold? That's like one big item worth of money. Already 2 inventory slots gone. Carry a TP and boots, that's 4 inventory slots gone.
Yep.
So then you can basically go like
My thanks.
Basher or S&Y or something like that. That's why people who skip Midas typically go the drums into S&Y because they're cost effective for the inventory slots as well as the cost. So I don't know. I think the difference really is just a preference on when you want to fight.
I think considering that the enemy team is comprised of Drow, Bat Rider, and things like Sand King, they want to fight mid-game, right?
Yeah.
So I think going for the armlet just for that reason alone is good. But we'll see what TC thinks.
I really like Blink Dagger on Lifestealer, like similar to Skeleton King.
I
It's
think
good
this
now.
game is actually really, really good. If you want to go Blink this game, it's a perfect game to go for it.
But Blink Midas is like really...
Yeah, weak.
Yeah, you won't really do any damage.
Under attack.
I think if you were going to go Blink, you would go Armlet.
After, and get the Blink after the armlet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to do Armlet Lifestealer a lot, and then I kind of strayed away from it because Armlet makes me overcommit. You know?
Yeah.
Like you put so much faith in Armlet that you actually just go into situations that otherwise you'd be like, nope.
Going on the mid lane here, the Gus is going to push everybody back, but there's Glimpse. Gus is such a long duration. Silence Link teleporting in as well. But, well, I mean, that's actually
fine for him.
Yeah, Link says thank you to that, I think.
Yeah.
He's not going for the jungling build, like we seen yesterday.
Well,
Dire's
maybe he
bottom
just thought that he
tower
would
is
be
under
able to
attack.
gank mid with the second rank in the Burrow Strike.
Actually, this is a very interesting build coming out from Drow. All 1-1-1 and just stats.
That
This is
was
old
the-
school.
Yeah, that was the old school build.
Yeah.
The original. Maybe he just wants to never die, man.
I mean, so the
Frost
reason...
Arrow is too good, I think, to not get.
Yeah,
I agree. I mean, I understand not leveling up
Dire's
Precision
bottom
Aura
tower
because
is
it
under
just actually
attack.
scales pretty badly, but
Yeah.
maybe he just can't actually go in and harass Boba, or sorry, Koifa, because every time he goes in, EMP Tornado just gives him much more on the return damage. So,
Maybe use all the Frost Arrows so the EMP does nothing.
all right.
Just farm Frost Arrow.
It's only 12 mana, man. You'd have to shoot like, what, 20 times?
That's not that much.
It's a lot, man.
You just spam it onto
Yeah,
creeps.
just right click it and then
All right, man.
give up on that.
Well, EMP doesn't do damage if you're out of mana.
Exactly, yeah.
Next level thinking.
Then you
man.
won't have Gus. Top lane here, Arrow connects on Boba. He's dropping a little Burrow Strike, trying to connect. It will connect. Nicely done here.
That's why you have the 12 charge magic wand. I think it's
14 charge wand.
14, sorry. Yeah, it was.
That's the magic number 14, not 15. 14.
Not this time.
Why is that 14?
Because that happened to me in a game once. I had like a 14 charge wand and I like
Radiant's top
really
tower
wanted to
is
fight and I'm
under
like,
attack.
14 charge wand game, and I ran in and I just died. I was like, I was really fucking mad. That's where my sub-clan tag comes from.
It's awesome. Good story. I actually look forward to this competition we're gonna have.
Oh, the sub competition,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
mean? Yeah, it should be fun.
You're going down, by the way.
Dude, my subs are,
You've never seen me play serious.
they're beasts.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
like,
no, we're not. It's just subs playing, dude.
Bottom tower
What, no,
is
no,
under
we're playing
attack.
too.
We're
right?
playing as well.
Oh, we're supposed to play too?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to play with my subs. I'm kidding. I love them all. They're
No,
like my.
I actually don't.
They're your
Don't
babies.
you
They're
and
my babies,
Blitz, you used to have to have sub battles and you guys just cast the games or watch it together?
Yeah, we did it. Like me, Purge, Blitz, and Merlini. All did it. And my subs, like it was, we were all allowed to have two teams. And it was single elim.
Top lane, Burrow Strike, Arrow Dodge. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was single elim. And in the finals, it was both my sub teams.
Wow.
I crushed everyone.
And you're just like, I win.
And the thing is, like, they actually made their teams, but I just picked mine at random because I was like, whatever. And then my teams were first and second place.
Damn.
Just saying, man.
Taught them well.
Just saying. That was a long time ago, man. Holy cow. That was like a year ago. Time flies when you're casting Dota, I guess.
Or not. Like, we're only 9 minutes in for this game.
Well, I mean, we knew that the lanes were going to be relatively greedy, like from both teams, right? So, like MYM has a jungling Sand King, pretty greedy, and Ace is in the jungle too. So
With Blink Dagger, he's just about
they're
to buy it.
not really moving around a lot.
This is when the shit hits the fan though. He gets the Blink Dagger, and it's like game time.
Well, we actually haven't seen, aside from that one roam from Boba, I mean, once Boba decides to actually, hey, let's...
Well, they tried the gank mid with Sand King, and it didn't really work.
I'm surprised Boba is just not in the enemy jungle right now. Just... Because you know the Sand King's in there.
Dire's
Can you kill
bottom
Sand King with
tower
clock?
is under attack.
You can just burrow strike out of your
Dire's
No,
shots.
you walk up to
Are
him because, you know, you give him the flare,
Okay.
and then when he burrow, you give him the hook. Boba style.
Dire's bottom
If he's 6,
tower
which
under
he is, so
attack.
yeah. You can do it. And when he sandstorms, you can actually cog him on a sandstorm. It's good. And bottom lane looks like Liquid are going to get their hands on a tower.
Yep.
Denial attempt from Crit. Oh, cancels the TP. He was going to get glimpsed anyway.
Yeah, regardless. So.
Oh, Mirana ulti, a little bit late. Wow, he actually almost killed Demon right
Rider,
there.
TPing in here. I think he has a good.
Demon's trying to juke around the trees. Trying to send somebody back. Yeah, I like that play. Good
So
attempt.
greed. So greed. Greed is good, though. Wow, Treads Marana. Didn't go Midas.
It's battling time.
I haven't seen a Treads Marana in ages.
What you usually favor phase boots?
Yeah. Pretty much always.
It's
Because,
just much more of a lane dominant build, and Mirana definitely needs the damage up early on.
yeah. I'm inclined to agree.
Radiant's top tower
And if you're going to be
is
going
under
drums
attack.
anyway, you're still going to get stats.
Yeah.
You know? And he already has an Aquila on top of that. I mean, with Drow Aura, I guess he hits pretty
that's what I
hard.
was thinking, yeah. The draw.
Maybe because he has Drow Aura, he favors the attack speed more than the plus damage from phase.
First
And
gank up
lasso
top.
on Bulba. Yeah, Ace is going to carry him
Big arrow.
towards the tower. The lasso actually didn't really do that much.
Clobber
Bulba
Hook's
finds the
gonna go
hook.
in. Tornado's gonna send him in the air. EMP's gonna get dropped. He's gonna get pushed out. And it's gonna be Ace that's dropping. Bulba picks up the kill. 5-man top here for Team Liquid. And are they transitioning to the push?
That was pretty optimistic, man.
Kind of was.
I mean, if the arrow connected, maybe they get a kill. I'm not sure what Mirana was.
This is what I get in Invoker. I get phase boots, hand minus on the crossflex Invoker.
Shane approved.
I agree with that.
You need Midas on that hero, like, no matter what.
Yeah. Even if you're getting like annihilated, I think it's still necessary.
I was thinking about like the builds that people are doing now on Crossflex Invoker where you go like Midas into Orchid or Midas Shivas. The whole point of it is you're actually supplementing your damage with right clicks rather than, you know, getting an Aghanims like you would with
Magic,
like an
yeah.
Exort and just relying on, you know, spell usage to do the majority of your damage. And it works really well. Like, if you get an Orchid and you're Quas Wex, your attack speed is so fast that you can pretty much by yourself maximize a cold snap uptime. And Demon's going to be almost dropping here bottom. Gets graved by way too. Crit now stuck inside of the kinetic field, and Demon looks like he's going to be fine. Crit moves the Familiars back, wants to try to go for a kill on way too, and he's actually going to be able to get it. Bulba pops his spikes, but a 3-on-1 basically, and Crit gets a kill.
They turned the Drow Aura on for the babies.
He almost get
Yeah.
2 kills too. Meanwhile, Drow does actually have the hand of Midas, so it seems like just Midas gaming, man.
But you were speaking earlier about the
Dire's
Invoker right
middle
click thing.
tower
You need
is
the
under
level of
attack.
Exhort, so you can use
Radiant
the...
structures.
You
are
get it at like, I
fortified.
think 12 or 13 is when you get the first point into Exort. Like, some people favor going the second point into Invoke, which I started doing a lot more. Like, I started favoring the second and third point because the cooldown goes down by like
Dire's
7
middle
seconds or
tower
5
has
seconds or something like that. And then you can just use more spells, which is useful. But yeah, Alacrity is obviously like one of the stronger spells. And that's another reason why like Orchid and Shivas are both good, because they actually both give you damage.
Yeah.
So it's good stuff. And with Midas attack speed already and max Wex, you hit really fast.
Yeah, crazy fast. I kind of like the Ghost Walk with the Cold Snap invoked. And like run up Invis and then Cold Snap Alacrity and Orchid.
Yeah.
And then they're dead.
I always find that the cast order of that is always a little bit tricky because you want a cold snap when you know you're not going to use any other spells because they stop your attack animation,
Yeah.
right? So you have to like cold snap and then Orchid and then auto attack and then keep auto attacking. Like you
Yeah.
can't use another spell unless I guess you like Tornado or something to go for the secure, right?
Yeah.
Which would be your last.
No, but you
invoke.
have to have Ghost Walk invoked in my case.
Yeah, but no, because you'll have Ghost Walk and Cold Snap, and you Cold Snap out of Ghost Walk, and then Orchid, and then invoke Tornado, and then kill him with Tornado.
No, Alacrity.
Oh yeah, Alacrity, you're right. Okay. Sorry, I was like spacing out.
I'm sorry.
Whatever.
Lumi?
Good talk, boys.
New Aghanim Scepter, 3 spells invoke at the same time.
7.
Holy. Dude, that would be... Like, even 3 spells would be broken, I think.
Just give them them all.
Because that
9.
means you could use 4 spells back to back.
I mean, just imagine that Invoker had all 10 spells, like just over there. Like you don't need to invoke them; they're just there, like a
Does he have
normal
10?
hero.
10 or 9?
Yes, 10.
Okay.
Imagine, you know how some of the extra invokers used to go like Yules, and they would do like the Sunstrike, Meteor, Deafening? Imagine being able to do that like
All at the same time.
all at the same time, and then you could use another spell on top of it.
Yeah, but you always have to use EMP.
Or you could start off with Tornado, like say you have 4 points in the Quas, right, for the lift time.
Okay.
And you Tornado, Sunstrike, Meteor,
Deafening
Deafening,
blast.
dead hero.
Put a cold snap just to make sure.
Yeah,
No, you couldn't, though, 'cause you'd be able to use 4 spells.
The EMP is the most important thing because you're going to run out of mana. You've got like 20 spells.
If they're dead, do they need to run out of mana?
Yeah, because
Why are we talking about this?
you need mana because you got your refresher.
Because there's
up.
nothing really going on in the game, and it's paused.
That's true.
What would you like to talk about?
How was your day, man? You doing all right?
I got 200% of my sodium intake
What?
daily value just from 4 cheeseburgers. McDonald voice.
Don't read that shite, will you?
You know, what is like a daily recommended value?
I
Like,
don't know. I
It's
just go
based
by
on
the
like a
rapper.
specific calorie diet, right? Like 2,000 calories or something like that.
Yeah.
Nobody actually eats 2,000 calories.
Not I.
It's either way more or way less.
Yeah.
Because nerds eat like once a day.
No, they're that proper nerds, like us.
Yeah,
Like we have one meal, maybe 2 a day.
maybe. But it's like binge eating.
Yeah, exactly. You go ham.
You just make the biggest meal ever.
Give me 5 cheeseburgers.
And then you turn into a polar bear afterwards. Okay, so in terms of how the game is progressing right now, who do we favor for the late game?
I think MIM.
Behind like Mirana, Drow Aura, having Lasso and Birds.
Yeah, like I think the Life Stealer and the Invoker, if they do the clockwork thing, like if they initiate and get the good initiation, they have an advantage, especially on like Drow or Mirana.
I'm personally with Team Liquid here. I just feel that perhaps the late game right clicks is not going to be there, but they just have much more crowd control with the Invoker, the Disruptor, as well as Clockwork. They're setting up a gank up top here. Unicorn's a tough one to actually bring down, but they have Glimpse, so if they get sight on him, Unicorn should be dead.
I don't know if they can actually...
It's only level 3 glimpse. You should.
The problem is not getting the glimpse, it's just having the vision for the glimpse.
Well,
Because you either need you need to get Thunderstrike.
It's nighttime though.
Or you need to be able to have a flare there.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Well, they're kind of
is
afraid
under
right now. Tier 1 tower is going to go down quickly. There is a trade on the bot lane though. Crit is doing a little bit of work.
Dyer's top tower has fallen.
Yeah,
That's
TP in though from
Invoker.
Quickthought. That's an infested Life Stealer, by the way. That's a super dead Visage.
Nice spread here, so that the birds aren't stunning. The rage is going to prevent that. Easy kill. Tier 1
You might even
destroyed
get
as
the
well.
babies as well. Or no,
He might just go Deso this game, I think.
TC?
Yeah.
the blink. You know you want.
I think having like the maximum damage output during your rage is one of the most important things for a Life Stealer. Like I played a different type of Life Stealer like the other day. I did something a little bit like clowny, right? Like I made a Battle Fury, and I just went pure damage items. Like I went Battle Fury, Deso, like AC crit, right?
Okay.
And normally when you get to the late game, Life Stealer's issue is he gets kited, and you can only get a few auto attacks off. But when you get a few auto attacks off,
up there?
I don't know. Demon's dying. Maybe. Oh, Grave. It's a bait. It's a huge bait. Unicorn actually leaps out of it.
There's
No, he's
Glimpse
still
though.
dead.
Glimpse
He's
him
still
back
dead.
in.
Yeah. But anyway.
Work, Demon.
Oh, Lasso on a Koikfa. Here comes Link with the Epicenter. TC comes in, pops the Rage. Not going to take any damage from that. He wants to go for Rise. He will be able to get the return kill. And now Link comes out of the Sandstorm, maybe realizing, oh dear, I've made a horrible mistake.
He's fine.
I'm going to scuttle away.
Yeah, he's got Burrow.
By the way, that's a Mask of Madness Drow. And Midas. He's going like full Envy, man.
Well, Mask of Madness not so good when you're getting the right clicks going on to you.
Yeah, I probably would have went like Manta or something like that.
I think Mask of Madness is not a good way to do it, especially if you know Clockwork's going for late mail.
And you have Invoker as well, who's like really fast. Who's going to get right up in your grill.
So, not sure.
He goes Basher, man. The Bash Lord.
All right.
I mean, it's the same concept, right? Like, you want the most uptime on your auto, so if you get a Bash, it just means you get like 1 or 2 autos off during Rage.
I just think that's also transitioning into a better late game item because it doesn't matter whether
Abyssal.
Mirana or once you have Abyssal, those heroes are going to be in big trouble.
Link is getting close. He went for the Arcane Boots first. And yesterday we saw them, they just completely, like all the Sun Kings yesterday, just completely rushed it. They went Brown Boots into Link. And here he went for Arcane Boots.
Well, I think the game was so passive that he actually decided that Arcanes might be worth it because you can use your abilities to farm when you have Arcanes. I don't know. I mean, you can argue both. If you get a Blink first, you could say maybe you could have killed the Invoker mid, or maybe you could have ganked TC or something like that. Yeah. Poor Ace. He's going to get Cold Snap. Gets a Firefly off, but he's still dead.
Yeah. In these fights we're seeing, it's just Team Liquid have way easier time finding picks with the Infest, with the Clockwork, with the Invoker that's really quickly moving fast. And then on the other side, you look at Drow Ranger. Sure, if it gets late enough, her damage output is going to be scary. But what else is there? Mirana, as a hero that we saw S4 yesterday, right, for Alliance, when he was doing a lot of top line ganks early on.
Mirana.
He was able to get like 3, 1, and 1. That was his score. What has Unicorn been doing? And he's not like having a hand of Midas, so...
He's also dead.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have his
Into the
ult.
trees.
Yeah, but he can get hooked.
There's Hook.
Yeah, but
Wait, did he see which way he went? Oh, he forced staff to break the trees? Oh, right in the face.
Radiant's top tower.
He even wasted his TP. And now Rise is going to be getting caught as well.
For me.
Liquid definitely doing much better this game.
I feel for MYM though.
They really need their blink, like on Sand King. Like super
Radiant's
bad.
bottom tower is under attack.
Sell the arcane. Oh, he has it.
Yeah, when this tower dies, he has it.
Radiant's bottom tower.
I mean,
has
Demon
fallen.
already has his 4 staff pretty much. So
I was thinking of going for, like, the Drow should go for 4 staff in this game. Like, I don't think it's that bad. Because you
I
don't
mean, like
really-
Fata when he went 4 staff Shadow Fiend. He did work, man.
I think if Drow goes 4 staff this game, it's like game losing item.
They
in
have
a
no
sense.
damage
Yeah.
at all.
But do you need damage? Like,
No,
Yes.
he needs damage.
Yes, you do need damage.
Because when TC's raged, he actually doesn't take damage from anyone on MYM except for the Drow.
the birds with
Dire's
the
top
medallion.
tower is
Yeah,
under
but that's like not enough. Not enough right now. Like TC with Armadon has like 1700 health.
I think you need to spread the burden of damage with Morana and the...
Well, Mirana's doing no damage right now, and she hasn't participated in any fight.
Literally 0
is under
damage.
attack.
But she has 1 kill.
Radiant's bottom tower is under. Dire's top
Alright.
tower has fallen.
0 assists.
Honestly, if I was Mirana in this game, I would go like full YOLO damage.
Well, I would have went Midas
Radiant's
first.
middle tower is under
Yasha into
attack.
Maelstrom, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then just like went for it.
I don't know if Maelstrom is really that good though.
Maybe not against a
in
life
this
stealer.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, in this
Maybe
game.
a Deso. Yasha into Deso back into
Deso
Manta.
destroys Lifestealer. It's one of my favorite items to get against him. Because he has such low base armor.
Well, TC went armlet, so his armor is not that bad. I mean, 9 armor isn't great, but it's not terrible. Plus, he has weave.
True.
So
That's probably the logic behind it, to be honest. They probably thought this through or something.
maybe.
Hope
You never know, man.
Oh, bad. He can't blink away now. Glimpse is gonna find him eventually.
Dead donut.
Oh, lasso, invis.
Nice arrow.
Dash.
He was still raged.
Yeah, it was close.
Clockwork Hook looks like a missed one, and the TP out from Crit, the Cogs. No, Boba didn't go for it. Just 1 kill.
He's not there anymore, man. Just give up. Just
I mean,
give it
this
up.
game has a. Oh, here we go. Blink Dagger. MYM just need to find picks. They need to be one that's smoke ganking and doing stuff like this.
Do you
I
think-
feel like. Go ahead, sorry.
No, go on. What do you feel?
I was gonna say, I feel like they're doing this just because they've seen it once, but they've never actually played it before.
Really?
Yeah, because
Like, seen Cloud9 do it?
yeah, they've seen Cloud9, they're like, oh yeah, this seems pretty good, let's try it. I don't think they have any experience with this type of lineup.
So what do you think they should be doing? Why do you
I-
say that they don't have any experience? Like, what
Because
are
they
doing wrong?
don't have any way of keeping the drow safe, and they don't have anyone who can punish if somebody kills the drow. Like normally you do one of two things, right? Like you have another hero who can push the lane equally as fast, if not faster,
Like
to
Visage?
split the map. But Visage doesn't push as fast as Drow.
I mean, he pushed down.
And now he's just dead.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I don't know why he was there in the first place.
put a ward down
This
maybe.
is where the 4 staff comes into play. Oh yeah, sure, you get glimpse back. But like, no, but in this case specifically, I think,
If you get Thunderstruck, you are dead.
Yes.
yeah.
TC getting initiated on here bottom. He pops the armlet. Maybe he wants to go a little bit ham. He actually infests into the creep wave, but gets bird stunned right as he gets out.
The time on that.
Those birds were on auto stun. You know how you just like stun, tap, stun?
That was really nice timing though by those two because there were no enemy creeps to infest into that had any health. Otherwise, I think he would have just killed them both.
Yeah.
So I think he still should have just gone for autos there because he would have still been
Dire's middle
raged.
tower is under
So he wouldn't have
attack.
eaten the second bird stun, I think. No, actually, he would have. He would have gotten hit. I don't know. It's tough.
I mean, no,
Those are hard
I
games.
think they going back to the point that you were making, Andy. Like, the draft works. Like, you have Visage, that's going to be the split pushers with the birds. If you do right, I mean, AEI does this all day long. And then you have a hero that protects the drow,
Dire's
which
middle tower
I think in this
is
case
under
is supposed to be the Sand King with the Blink Dagger. It just, they haven't done that yet.
But he can't protect Drow against the Rage Lifestealer. Like,
Yeah, well, he's only got ganked by the Lifestealer once, I believe.
Here's my point. There are 3 heroes who can basically just completely screw Drow over, right? You have Disruptor, you have Clockwork, and you have Invoker. And then you have
Lifestealer
PC
too.
who will just annihilate him if he catches him. The whole point of the build is to be playing against a team that doesn't have that many methods of going on you when Liquid has multiple methods, you know? So that's why I don't like it. And instead of having a lineup where they have like 2 really solid cores, like Mirana is considered a core on this lineup just because of how they drafted it, but it's not a carry that's going to be able to, with his build, do what it needs to do. Like he doesn't push that fast. He has okay stats, and he does some damage.
he pushes pretty fast with the Starfall. It's not bad. It isn't bad.
I just don't see where their damage is going to be coming from to make the strategy worth it. Like even if they have 4 ranged heroes and Vicious Birds and Drow Aura, like I still don't think it's enough.
Every time we see Cloud9 play this, they always
No
have very
crits.
as well.
Run, crits.
EMP off the mark, but I think he's still like mega dead. Is this a re-goose or is this just a
No,
goose?
this is a plain goose.
Hurts.
But see, this is the problem. Like, losing that hero actually doesn't give MYM anything because Ryze is farming the wood. He's not pushing a lane.
Unicorns from the top. Space created.
Yeah, but like the lanes aren't pushed enough to get anything out of that kill.
Yeah.
You know?
Show me this power.
Radiant's
Oh, yeah.
middle tower
Push
is
power.
under attack.
Well, they're gonna get mid, I
Radiant
guess.
structures are
That ain't bad.
fortified.
Get a
Dire's
tower.
bottom
Sacrifice
tower
tier
is
2.
under
Get a
attack.
mid tier 1.
Oh, demon burrow him. Blink.
Radiant's
All right,
middle
through the
tower-
trees,
what?
but the team's not ready. Just blink dagger
He's gonna
right.
die
He's
for
not
that.
going for it. Where's the blink? Drop blinks on the high ground. Decides to loop around on the back line. It's gonna get one kill, but Bobo's already cleaned up. I mean, they could have done that so much quicker. I'm not sure why half the team was hesitating.
Radiant's top
You get a
tower
burrow on
is under
demon
attack.
and the blink from drow. You get the kill and you just run.
Structures are
Because they know that nobody TP'd bottom. That's why they were hesitating. Because they were right by a tier 2.
Has fallen.
You just go big or go home.
And they couldn't see Clockwork at all because he initiated on the Sand King. So they obviously didn't know he was there. I don't know. When you're like going on a tower like that and you want to dive for a support, it's risky business.
Look, they eventually make that dive. It wasn't clean, man.
Clean shaven. Like Andy.
For now. My beard grows very fast, man.
Drow blinks into the roach pit, but he saw the fact that there was a little bit of ghost walk action. And
Oh, Quakefan knows he's there.
Rise.
Wait, did he actually see him there?
Yeah, he did. They just wait for.
By the
Quakefan's
way.
got a hex.
Yeah, Quakefan's got a hex.
Holy.
So, it ain't great.
And a
This courier's dead. If it's going in the direct path, it's going
he's
back.
so fast because of the Ghost Walk. He's going to see it too.
Yeah.
He's gonna, oh, yeah, it's a dead courier.
Go for the courier.
Does he even
Quakefoot,
care
what are you
about
doing,
the courier?
Quakefoot? No, kill
He
the
wants a
courier.
hero. He wants a hero.
But he can't kill him alone. You fool, tornado. Oh, he did it.
Hex.
I think he can.
He already used his leap, but he doesn't have another invoke. Like, he
has
can't
Ghost
invoke
Walk.
another spell.
You can just follow him around
Radiant's
invis
top
and wait for
tower
back.
is under
Oh! Why he no ghost walk back in?
I don't know.
Sam just gets creep blocked, okay. This is some clowny stuff right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, what? He just...
Holy shit, that was close.
Okay.
Use the Midas.
Needed not to be that close.
I don't know what just happened.
I think it was because he invoked tornado. It kind of. He had to invoke it to cancel TP and he didn't have cold snap.
I can't believe he didn't just kill the courier.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think killing unicorns better than killing.
No, killing
the courier
gives
is
more
better.
gold.
Yeah, it gives more gold. But
Unless you're in like a case of if we kill him, we could have got the what you call it.
He
the
could have killed the
Rocher.
courier and unicorn, though.
And meanwhile, why wasn't MYM going for the Roche? Like, Unicorn was dying, but that was space creation.
yeah, and he was
like,
alive for like 20 seconds.
Drow Ranger with that kind of deeps, you blink into the pit, Mask of Madness, and go.
Eternal Levy would have.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. All I'm saying is Exist would be owning right now. He'd be owning on that Drow. That
You think?
right-click hero.
Correct.
No, they would have given him Pudge, and he would have owned.
Like 15-0.
Yeah. He did play like a ridiculously good Pudge that
It
one
was
game.
really, really good. And so, like, first time I've seen it since probably Dandy.
Like, that's just something that you have to admire. Well, Black used to play Pudge too a lot.
Did he?
And Black was really good Pudge. He used to play safe lane Pudge when he played for Mouse, like way, way back. I think it was like before your time.
Before your time,
Before
Shane.
your Dota time.
When you were
I've been
still.
playing Dota like 10 years.
Don't lie.
No, I'm not.
Don't just make up numbers. You don't even know how to count to 10.
Well, that's...
Yeah, you were
You're
counting
just a
kittens
figment of
today
my
and you
imagination.
miscounted.
Kittens are like full of blood and it's kind
Oh,
of
Ace.
disgusting.
Ace, he gets a glimpse.
Here
comes a force. Oh my god, he just exploded. Poor guy.
Gust, the fart.
Gust. The gust fart.
Alright.
Okay, is that an E-blade or is that a butterfly? I'm gonna assume it's butterfly. Maybe it's an E-blade.
Who has it?
The Drow. Link. He's gonna go Scepter. He's gonna get slowed. Rocket Flare.
Oh, Gus.
There's another fart. Doesn't matter.
Gotcha.
Why is it a
Boba's just
fart?
going ham
like
right
the
now.
fart.
Why is it
Boba?
a fart? It doesn't come out of the freaking back. It comes out of the front. Can't be a fart.
I don't know. I don't know how that works for women.
What? What?
I don't know how it works.
All right, man. I'm freaking lost.
But do you not believe I've been playing Dota for 10 years?
Dire's middle tower is
Not with the way you play.
Yeah. But when you don't care, you don't improve.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
No, I don't know. You could have very well played for 10 years. I just like giving you shit. It's like my pastime.
Yeah, I noticed.
It's fun, man. I think it's just in every single person who plays Dota. Like they have to talk a little bit of shit, you know.
I'd only talk this shit to someone I know for like a long time, when I know they can take it. Because sometimes people pretend they can take it, but they can't.
Nah, I don't know. When you're in a position where a lot of people like talk to you, or a lot of people talk about you, you either have a thick skin or you go nuts.
Yeah.
At least that's how I see it.
What if you're
Lumi's over
already
there.
nuts?
He's just brooding. He's got like the half smile on his face right now. He's like, I'll kill everyone in here.
I'm just waiting for Team Liquid to take this DD and jam it to MYM space or the Roshan. Like, the Rosh has been free for either team for the past 10 minutes.
There's a decent amount of fliffer-flaffering going on here. Look.
Oh, Hex on Link.
Yep.
Here comes Bulba. The hook. The dead guy.
That's pretty huge. Sun King's like their main team fight.
They're gonna Rosh without Sand King, without Sand King there. Like,
But this is kind of the point I've been making. I think Team Liquid just have so much AoE. A single tornado just puts the entire team fight of MYM in disarray. And it's so easy
and they have no vision anywhere.
It's like so easy for TC just go right.
Is there actually? There's not a single ward in the map right now for either. No, there is. There's one regular ward and one sentry. Yep, there it is. Bam.
Look, you got birds for vision. You got walking for
They have
vision.
the tiniest vision you've ever seen.
Look, man.
Isn't it like a 200 or 100?
Yeah, dude, it's like a little tiny spotlight that runs around the map.
Hey guys, wait till 6.81, man. Flying vision
Oh,
and
man.
Nature's guys.
TZ's gonna have an abyssal soon, and then I think they're just gonna try to go high ground.
Is under attack.
I have to give a little bit of credit to MYM because they've maintained a decent level of
Rice?
farm.
Rice?
No, he's fine.
No, Blink got canceled by...
He's grand.
He's dead.
He's grand. He's super dead.
He's fucked.
That flare was really nicely timed.
Yeah, I mean...
I think he got hit by the flare and he's like, I don't care anymore. Click the tower.
Yeah, I probably just would have went all in on the tower and hope for the best. Hope that you at least got it. Arrow gonna miss mid on way 2. Oh, he's gonna get glimpsed. Oh, he stopped.
Glimpsed?
I think he just gave up.
No, he wanted to cast his ult.
What a sad Marana.
Oh,
So I think it's fair to say that this game has been pretty much all Liquid from the get-go.
they're doing really well.
Pretty much.
I mean, I kind of liked MYM strategy until I realized that they actually didn't have an initiator, except for the bat.
They have Sand King too.
But the bat has such a hard time initiating against that team. Like, it's really scary to lasso anyone.
Yeah.
Because you could get hook shot, you could get open wounds, you could get
glimpse.
tornadoed, you could get glimpsed. Like, bat is really hard to execute against Liquid's lineup.
I think done correctly, it should have been Sand King initiating and a bat like counter following up or something like that.
Yeah, but that's still difficult to do, you know? Like, we often talk about what a draft can do, but we don't as often talk about how easy it is to execute the lineup. I think that Liquid, they had a team that was quite easy to play. Like, they don't have to really synergize that much. Like, you infest and you go for a kill. And, I mean, that glimpse actually saved him. But the hook missed as well. Everyone's drunk. What a dodge.
Clock has ag, so you can just go in and constantly go in.
Yeah, but I was more like surprised that they glimpsed him out.
Yeah, same.
It's okay, it's Demon.
Bulba actually invented Disruptor too.
He did.
I'm
That's
starting
why.
to doubt this.
He used to play Disruptor mid.
Yeah.
Yes, he was a big, he was hyping the Acceptor buff.
Thunderstrike does more damage than Shadow Strike does.
Damn.
It's math.
Also gives vision.
Yep.
Pretty huge.
I mean, if Boba lands a hook right now,
with the
game is actually over.
Really?
Yes.
Like the whole game.
Like, the game is actually going to be over.
Dyer's
Just
middle
ends right there.
barracks are
Yeah.
under attack.
I can't
This
win.
is not a prediction. This is just the truth.
Okay.
You gotta be able to handle when
The iron word of Lumi.
Yeah, when a brother gives. Okay, he doesn't land
what?
a hook, so the game goes on.
Epicenter just doesn't really hit anyone. Abyssal onto Unicorn. He's gonna pop his Manta. Gets hit by a tornado anyway.
Rex goes down.
Dyer's middle barracks.
I thought he got hit by the
has
tornado as
fallen.
well, actually.
No, he actually leapt away. Yeah. Freaking camera control. Wet boss couldn't even see him leap.
Glimpse though. It's gonna find Link, but he
What? That was a pig burrow strike.
But yeah. Apparently pigs can dig underground now.
Did you see the new Nigma's Dota Digest video?
Yeah.
Where the Ursa hits from like 800 range? That was like,
It's
Dota 2 soon beta, guys.
It's something to do with the attack speed and like the cast like point.
Animation.
Yeah. So he actually attacked already, but it just looks like he didn't.
yeah. Still. Keanu Reeves looked just as surprised as I did when I saw that. I'm just saying.
He was the guy in the Matrix, Lemmy.
Yes, I understand. His name is.
Lumi's like, no, I
Neo.
actually know that one.
Neo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What a player.
No, Matrix, awesome movie. First one.
So, Liquid get a pretty much free set of racks. Let's be honest, it wasn't really contended that heavily. And the net worth is starting to get a little bit skewed. Like 5-10 minutes ago, I would say MYM were doing a decent job at least putting up a little bit of a fight on that front, but not really anymore. Ooh. They've just kind of assumed all types of map control.
Wait for this chair. Oh, I'm going for?
They don't really have any follow-up, like who can go in.
They're fighting without Drow.
Link isn't even close enough to burrow strike. Like he was super far away. Here comes a hook shot. Unicorn.
No.
He has another leap. Leap to safety. 3
Sure,
birds.
7 seconds though.
Yeah.
You better run, boy.
Is it going to be the Riri Goose?
No, that was just the re-goose.
Yeah, but no. But would the second hook shot be the Riri Goose?
No, it's the same goose.
Okay. So you're just re-goosing it.
No, you're just goosing again.
Okay.
The re-goose is when the fight turns around in your favor.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Look
nice.
in the dictionary.
Oh my god.
Bova with Infested. He hits a hook this time now. Ace is going to get the full brunt of it. He is dead immediately. And a Grit Weave is going to hit on everybody. Unicorn Hex up. Link not able to blink it off, so he's not going to do any damage. Unicorn runs back in, runs back out. The birds zoning in the high ground. They're actually going to repel them back.
But they bought back on bought today.
Oh, TC eats air on the face. Yeah.
Aegis.
Has any Epicenter done anything this whole game?
Yeah,
They
there was
actually
one.
kill somebody mid.
Yeah, mid on beside the ancients. You got one there.
Maybe. Every time I see Link Epi, he's just off in the middle of nowhere, just going do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, and I'm just like,
That's Sandstorm, man.
They're different spells.
no,
aren't
but
they?
he uses the Sandstorm after he ulties.
Oh, shoot.
I don't think you even care.
Oh, Link. Oh, okay. It's not great. Not great for him. Last one, a Quake Foe. Really early grave from Way 2, and Unicorn just going to die inside of the Static Storm. Ace throws in a lasso, but not really too much avail. Gem on deck as Bulba goes down as well. And Ace is going to have the patented dieback, so I think that's pretty much GG, boys.
Rise is right-clicking for all's worth, which is not much.
Not
You
much.
can never grave too early. Better safe than sorry.
No, you can always grave too
Better
early.
safe than sorry, Andy.
Like,
That's what
in
Mommy
fact,
always taught
that-
me.
That was...
That
say my
grave
mommy's
was
wrong.
so unbelievably early. Like, he saw the lasso, he's just like, grave. They don't even have any damage. Like, if you never land an epicenter, like, you miss every epicenter you don't channel. I get that. But
That's a stretch. He also missed every epicenter, period.
he also missed, like, every epicenter. Wasn't great.
No,
Aside
he's
from
got
that
the
one
one in the
mid.
middle.
Yeah, aside from that one made.
Okay, so if we had to sum up the game, Liquid were pretty much ahead the entire time. Even with the mid-drow, Rise impact in the game wasn't really, I think, what he wanted it to be. He tried to go with the kind of split-push-centric build against
No
a team that had 3 methods of initiation, basically, all which would guarantee his death.
Yep.
So I don't really think that kind of a style was warranted. Maybe they felt that's all they could do. You know, maybe they're like, okay, we can't 5v5, so let's try to split push, but that didn't work either. So unfortunately, MYM now dropped to, I believe, 0-9.
Not too great.
No.
Haven't won a game. It's tough.
Not too great.
Maybe they'll put one on the board sometime. But today's not that day, Lumi.
Nope.
But you know what it is time for after the break?
MYM versus... No.
Liquid
Cloud9.
versus Cloud9.
Yes.
You got
It's
it.
just so bad. They're so bad on both of us.
You guys are like both
Yeah.
awful.
Well, I didn't want to. I wanted to give him the glory, and then I was like, oh, does he know it? And then
No, I don't
panicked.
know. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
So it's Team Liquid taking on Cloud9 after the break.
Do you have something to say about any of the players?
Demon plays so good that game.
No, I was like giving you the outro. You weren't supposed to say anything. Let's
But he
try it
wasn't- he
again.
wasn't-
Let's try one more time.
Yeah.
It's Team Liquid taking on Cloud9 after the break. There we go. See?
And Demon plays so good that game.
He-
Are we still?
I don't know.
he's playing safe, man. He's playing it safe.